Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Big Blue Blob in Europa Universalis IV. So I've been looking around a bit and reading about the Burgundian inheritance and trying to decide if it's worthwhile to go for it, and I think it is. I also noticed that Tunis, or whoever he had been rivaled to earlier, is no longer valid, so Castile has a valid rival slot and they are at peace, so maybe we'll get lucky. I think they're too big for Burgundy, but maybe. So first off, if the Burgundian inheritance succeeds, we would get free cores and just immediately get the territory that is in the French region, which looks like this. Anything that's in this region that's not already part of the empire or is a French culture. So what we would end up with is Charolais, Burgundian, that one, Artois, and Picardy. So we gain 4 provinces. 4 measly provinces. However, it's 63 development, which is like 15% of what we currently have. And it's going to be 0% autonomy, or like whatever Burgundy has it at, because we just immediately take control of the provinces. So that's pretty important. Now, everything I've been reading on the forums and on the wiki about it says that France and the Emperor cannot be at war. Like, it says they can't be at war, and what that... It's tough for me to really understand exactly what that means, because does it mean they can't be at war with each other? Does it mean they can't be allies? Does it mean... like, what does that specifically mean? And so, my understanding of it, at least the way I'm going to choose to understand it, is that they cannot be at war with each other, and that if I declare war on Burgundy with Austria as my ally, that we're not at war. We are allies in a war, which I'm hoping beyond hope that that's not wrong. It could be wrong. It would just be a miserable experience, though, to declare the war on Burgundy, beat the crap out of them, and then not have the event fire, because it can't fire. But, again, I'm looking at the wiki right now, and it says... France is not a subject nation, has at least 8 provinces, is a neighbor of Burgundy, any of the following. Holy Roman Emperor is not at war with France, or the Holy Roman Emperor does not exist. So, is not at war with France. Such a tricky thing. Does it mean that they can be part of the war or not? Let's just wait a little bit. I want to get my maintenance back up anyway, and maybe we get lucky and Castile will stop being so friendly. They've rivaled Venice. That's the wrong choice. On the other hand, I could potentially get them to fight Burgundy by declaring a war against Venice now. Burgundy would bring in all their little derps, but this doesn't matter. It doesn't say anything on the screen anymore. Actually, here it is, right here. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. Is there any way we can get a casus belli against you? I don't believe so, but... yeah, probably not. Oh man, I just would hate to go to war. Just to have it not be able to fire. Wouldn't that just be miserable? Not at war with France. You can interpret it both ways. You really can. And the problem is that I'm really excited to play this campaign, so I don't want to wait till you guys are on the previous video so I can read your comments. I just want to play. So that means that I'm going to have to make some... I'm just going to have to decide what to do. And yeah, I might choose wrong. And let's say I choose to attack Burgundy with Austria's help, and that's the wrong choice. There's going to be some rage. People are going to be pissed. On the other hand, if I sit here and I waste time not growing, and there was no reason to wait, people are going to be pissed. So I guess I'm going to piss people off no matter what. We might as well just do it. But we should definitely wait till Tech 5 at this point. March of next year is not very far away, and having that would be a pretty good advantage. So, hey, Burgundy, or rather Castile, why are you so friendly toward him, huh? Tuscany has demanded some stuff. Hey! Yay! We're lucky! France gets successful Curia politics until the death of Charles the Seventh. I don't think I've ever taken that mission and actually succeeded at getting it on time. Improve relations with Savoy? What kind of crap is that? I'm supposed to conquer Savoy. Where's my free Conquer Savoy mission? Conquer Picardy. No, that's cool. Don't we already have Inspiring Victory from what we did before? No, we don't actually have that. We have Victory over the English, which I imagine 10% and 0.5 legitimacy is slightly different than this. Yeah, so we could actually get manpower recovery speed twice. Yeah, definitely want to take that. All right, I'm gonna just choose to believe that it's because it's because it's gonna be the one. We're gonna let Austria help us beat up on Burgundy. And if I'm wrong, worst case scenario, Austria is gonna help us beat up on Burgundy, so that's good. However, taking Picardy, crap. All right, worst case scenario, if we draw them up and we get to like call for peace or something, then I will just take Picardy and we'll get our Inspiring Victory and then we'll do something else. So we're the Curia controller. What does that mean? We get reduced stability cost. We get an extra diplomat, which I need to start using right away. We get aggressive expansion impact minus 20%, which is really significant. Free leader, reduced tech cost. So I wonder if that's already been reflected. Yeah, December now that we can do it. Cool. Next month on the 1st, we will get our extra advisors. So we might be able to choose a better advisor, possibly. Not that I think that any of these are really particularly bad. Yep, here they all are. They've just arrived. So what do we have? We've got inflation guy, 10% national tax modifier guy. He's actually probably way better than production efficiency guy. Yeah. We also pay less for our advisors, which is really quite nice. So I'm going to be willing to make this change, I think, to go to the national tax guy. How quickly would it make the difference? I mean, if we made an extra 10% on, I mean, that's like a ducat per month that he's going to pay us. Yeah, that's really significant. All right, right now we're making 8.26, 8.83. So we lost a little bit of production, but yeah, it's more money. And then for trade, better relations over time might be a good idea, depending on how much aggressive expansion we have. It's actually not that bad at all. And we have the other thing. We're not rival to England? I guess we should probably rival England, huh? Definitely not going to want to rival Castile. Stay friendly, Castile. I wish you would just accept vassalization like a good little Brittany. Occupied by Lollard heretics. Love seeing that. Alright, so if we just declare the war, we end up at war with a bunch of people. We are not at our force limit, and we've got half manpower. I think we should train up a little bit. It's going to need to be pretty much all infantry. Just want to max out that force limit. So that's 7 plus 2. Yep, that's good. We'll get right up to the force limit. We'll wait until next month at least, get Tech 5. One of the reasons to choose lots of infantry is that we're going to get upgraded infantry here in a second, so it just kind of makes sense. Are you maintaining your forts there, Burgundy? Yes, he appears to be. Oh, looks like Nevers here again is choosing to not maintain their fort. They've got this one activated. No, they're just not activating the only one that they have. They don't have one in their capital. So we should put some troops up by there and maybe be ready to swoop in and steal that fort before he can get a reinforcement tick. Any other forts that are kind of controlled by you? These are just capitals. Kind of interesting how that's like the only country that's not doing that fort. Alright, what to do with the diplomats then? Now we gotta wait for some morale. We've got a discipline advantage right now. I'm gonna actually take up the defensive shot because I'm kind of low on manpower. I want to try to take your casualties. Possibly against stuff and reasons. Do we want to take these? I don't know. I think I want to integrate you, like, right away now, because I can't really do anything with you as a relationship anymore, so we'll improve with him. We will wait until we have full morale, and then we're just going to declare the war. Austria's going to take care of Venice. They're going to take care of Venice and Milan. Paris is no longer the seat of a cardinal. Alright, I don't care. Why should I care about that? That's just silly. I like how you can see the winters through the political map mode. That is a really cool feature in this mod pack. So, we're in Tech 5 and we have the ahead of time bonus. If I do this, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get the production efficiency or trade efficiency bonus. The temple could be useful though. I mean, there's gotta be a province or two that's got pretty high base tax, right? Yeah, obviously Paris would. Are there any that are kind of up that way? Looks like Paris is the only one at 10. Next patch, this is going to be a sortable screen. So yeah, I mean, we could build a temple in Paris. Can't even look at it. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm going to want to do this. I think we'll have time to pick up other stuff. So an extra 0.3 ducats a month. That's actually quite high. $100 divided by 0.33 takes 303 months. 25 years to pay for itself. God, that's kind of close, isn't it? Oh, as far as whether or not it's actually going to pay for itself. Maybe we'd be better off just hiring mercenaries. But we need to get to this next one just so we can get our idea group, and I do think it's going to just have to be administrative. That's like the only way to go. Reduce the price of mercenaries, and then stop at core creation costs. And that's like it. That's like all we're going to get. Okay, well, I'm going to give it until now, and we're going to go beat up on Burgundy. The only drawback is we lost all of our generals. That's the other thing to consider. What if we try to kill our heir? There's really no good way to come into this province. But we can come into there from here. He's still not managing his fort. Alright, I'm gonna roll our kid. Come on, cross your fingers. Oh, so bad. Louis, no! Why have you done this, Louis? Fortunately, it looks like this guy's the guy, Burgundy, you know, he lost his ruler, so Duke Charles is not in charge. We want him to be in charge. Maybe he'll get desperate and do that. Alright. Can't think of any good reason to not just try. I'm like 90% sure that we have way more troops than they do. So, okay. Austria, I expect you to get your butt over here and do your job. Okay, Louis is going to go get in charge. We are going to hire another general as soon as we get a chance. We can be there well before the tick, so he won't be able to reinforce that. Probably going to put the whole army there just to make sure that it's safe. Burgundy doesn't actually have any forts over here, so we'll suffer a rival attrition. I'm not going to worry about it, really. We'll just sit down on those three. Looks like that is a little dangerous. Keep you here to reinforce whichever one he stops at. Put the whole thing there, make sure that we get that first early fort. Relative strength of the Alliance says that we have more infantry, we have slightly more cavalry, but more importantly I'm on Tech 5 and he's on Tech 4. That's what's really important. Munster broke their alliance with England. Well, good. Okay, we got a bigger army here. We have one maneuver, he has no maneuver, so we can avoid the river and its farmlands. Yeah, I'd say that's a good reason to go to fight. Munster has re-entered a military alliance. Munster has allied. Okay. So that's somebody else. Lose stability or give away money. Well, money's just money. So who has the majority of these troops? Well, I do, obviously, but who has the majority of these? Venice has a big, big chunk of that infantry. So that's good. That means that that's going to be far away and not our problem. Suddenly they are committing to a fight up here. Committing pretty hard, in fact. I want another leader, but we don't have the points. Rats, 2 more months. Come on, Louis. Do us a favor, roll well. They've got a 2-2. We're not in good territory. It's going to be a bad fight. I mean, I'll throw as many troops as I have to at it. And we can try to make it into a good fight, but not having a general. Come on, Louis. 6. Come on, roll big numbers. Not a 2. Nice, we got that fort. Cool. Let's continue to reinforce. I think we'll end up being alright. Okay, we beat you. Are you going to retreat to Venice land, or are you going to retreat to right here? Well, we'll go that way on the off chance that you actually do stop. I don't think he's going to. No. Alright. So that being said, now it's about taking good fights and winning the war score game. Alright, we're going to be there on the 8th. Provence is neutral territory. Let's make it the 10th. He's decided not to continue. Alright, any chance I can destroy utterly any of these armies? Holland, are you going to give me the, I don't think I can... Well, Holland only owns 3 provinces. They might stop in Antwerpen. Let's give it a shot. So we'll see if we can stack wipe that little... whatever that is. That's 7 regiments. If I can stack wipe that thing, that would be amazing. Savoy's insulted us. What a bunch of bastards. I think he's going to stop right there. Stop right there. Nope. Damn. Now we're getting messed with by that fort in Antwerpen. Alright, so we almost have, yeah, we do have enough points. Let's get our only general, really. Come on, be lucky! It's actually, it's okay. I mean, I would have preferred something completely different, but... Alright, guess we'll take it. Alright, good job, Austria. I expect you to win. Nice 4 to a 0. Oh, it's not a 4, because he's got the crossing penalty. 7 to a 3. Why is it... How did we actually lose that? Excuse me? You just rolled really well, but you lost there? Why is it that it doesn't just show the total instead of showing that? Like, I mean, show all the numbers, but then it should have a total spot. I'm gonna go just continue stack wiping the 1 stacks. We'll spend time marching around killing things, but if we take these little 1 stacks, we won't even suffer any losses ourselves. So we lose nothing. It's because if you have 10 to 1 odds, you just stack wipe it. It just instantly explodes. Just goes boom. Dead. Squish. Those are my favorite kinds of fight. The squishy kind. Oh, speaking of squishy, do I have any of my forts on? Do I need them on? Should probably have at least that one on. Squish that cavalry, please. Squish. Can you get here? Kind of a circuitous route, isn't it? Well, give it a go. What kind of supply do we have here, though? It's not good. If we just marched there, we'd be there on the 7th. We'll be here on the 13th, which means we won't suffer a tick of attrition. So give it a go. Of course, Mr. Papal State, I'd love to help you out. Should improve relations with you a bit. Okay, so Burgundian inheritance. The more war score we have, the more likely the event is to fire that just kills the heir or the king. The fact that he got an heir sucks, but we'll try. But for now, I'm gonna take a short break here. But I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.